Hello there. We are back, and we're at the faction representative here, and we're going to continue along with the story and looking to get a lot of our own production systems up and running. We're going to try and set up over here with the Quetonauts um, just to build our own kind of closed loop system. These systems have like a ton of materials, specifically these two, and lots of opportunity to set things up and
Hello.
um, handle all of the things we need to handle. So we have our buzzard sentinel just kind of flowing around there, making sure that we have an idea of what's going on in there. Looks like we already have traders going in and out, which is interesting because they don't really trade. Um, at least not in the same way that other uh, folks do. I wonder if that might actually present a challenge in setting up shop in there. One of the other things I've thought about doing is setting up shop down here, but pretty sure this area is has a ton of pirates. Yeah, we got a high tech factory there. The Anarchy port there. So it'd be pretty high maintenance, I think, to set up shop there. The other idea would be to come over here and befriend the Terrans, and the Terrans have relatively safe spaces, and that would be, you know, pretty useful. Um, but um, for now, let's check on where we are in our stories. Um, we can go get a couple of promotions from from the Talati and the Pioneers. Um, we can actually start doing some of these missions and supporting the God Realm against the Paranid or the Hop. So there's a lot of little directions we could go, and I think the first thing I want to do is get go get this going, this guild mission going. That can give us additional rep with Argon. I think we want to get that up to 20. Um, and so we need to get our rep up with the God Realm and with Argon. I'd rather not um, totally destroy our rep with the Holy Order at the moment, because I think there's a point where you want to be uh, okay with them for one of the story missions. And I think I don't even know how to start the Paranid story mission, but I think that's where I'd like to get to. I think there's a um, that's one of the ways to get to the unification goal that we're after. All right. Can we just where are we? I think maybe we're already here at the station. We'll just hop over to a different location and maybe not. Who should we be talking to? Sorry. Shift M. Go here. talk to, and they're up at the smart chip factory. Okay, I guess we're headed to a smart chip factory.
Experimental shuttle.
Undock. And head up to this smart chip factory.
Autopilot engaged.
Autopilot, take it from here. And there's another guild mission offer. I'll accept that in case we decide to go to war with the Holy Order, but I don't particularly want to do that. We'll accept Argon missions. And that'll help us build the reputation with them.
Take fast choice.
We eventually want to be able to get capital ships with the Argon, and really just be on good relations with the Argon in general, so we can get a lot of their modules, which allow for us to do the closed loops thing. All right. Let's check in on how we're doing. Doesn't look like we have anybody coming in with methane yet. Hopefully those gas miners that we assigned start doing what they do. Fill up with methane and take that up to Heretic's End. And then we probably need to add some additional storage for this location.
Identifying criminal vessels. Please assist in pursuit.
So we're going to add large storage there, just to help make sure it doesn't, we're not wasting production. We're going to give them 500k to get all of that ordered. Got the Claytronics, the energy cells. Should just be able to transfer energy cells. Wonder if we can have our trader do that. All right, so I want you to transfer wares. I want you to grab a bunch of energy cells. I want you to transfer it to build storage. All right. Dock here. Talk to the rep here about the Xenon war. A lot of the missions
successfully docked
would be made a lot easier with it's called the litigious rodent that comes from a mission. Is that a Pioneer, or maybe it's a Terran mission?
Pilot. My job here. If you're here, there is the Xenon. We can each and any questions. You will be paid as you complete your allotted tasks. With a excellent, you will.
All right, so we're signed up for the war with Argon. Definitely not going to build a defensive tower at the moment. I don't think we can just go and eliminate fleets. We can probably put some satellites in place. All right. And we can kill criminal traffic, that's for
I knew
sure.
I could count on you.
Let's go do that. So our raiders are not actually doing anything at the moment. Wonder if you can... What does this need? Plan build. Need some hull parts. So can we have one of our raiders just go grab some hull parts? Find out where they're sold. Scrap processing. Buy from hull parts. Does it have like a repeat? Yeah. Alright, change that. Now I just want you to go buy some hull parts and bring them over here. And that'll let us, expand the storage for our energy facility. We should probably add on to the energy facility, because not everybody's going to want energy forever. I wonder if we can... What other modules do we have? So graphene and hull parts, that can get us some of what we need. This is basically just energy and storage in a small dock. So, excuse me. I'm just looking for how we can, what can we add to this that will let us add some additional modules here. All right. Looks like that raider bringing those whole parts only gets us about halfway there. So let's... Where's the other raider? You... Okay, you're doing what we need you to do at the moment. Okay. There... Looks like our... Looks like our folks are pretty actively engaged there, so I'm going to leave them alone and just work on missions. What is the mission I just took that will allow me... Oh, shakedown right here. And trade. Where are we going for that? All right, defense platform, which is next one over.
Experimental shuttle.
I'm just a little concerned with this that we're going to end up hitting the stations. We got to be kind of careful not to hit the station as we shoot the criminals, especially with our fairly inaccurate weapon type here. So they'll be, we'll hang out here, kill 6 criminals, and then move on. Again, try not to annoy the station itself. in the process. We're also keeping an eye out for data leaks or
Civilian ship A.
so like that, right? It's right at the in the middle of there. I'm trying to get a.
I do not deserve to die.
Cool. It's like rule number 1 of weaponry, right? Be careful about what you're firing at and what's behind it. Anything that's behind it could also get destroyed. We don't particularly want to go after the station. So something like that, once it's kind of in space, we're less concerned.
Identifying criminal vessel. Please assist in...
Civilian ship A.
Alright. Now they're popping like crazy.
Docking granted.
No, I don't want to dock.
Smuggling. Identifying criminal vessels. Please assist in pursuit.
There's another one.
Civilian ship A.
There we go. Two more. So this will get us where we need to be. And
Cannot tolerate your actions.
yeah, see? It kind of lets you shoot them once. Alright, we'll let him clear.
Short range transporter A.
Alright.
Identifying criminal vessels. Please assist in pursuit.
So at this point, we have what we need. We've killed all 6 of the folks, but they just keep popping. We'll keep killing them. As long as they're, we have criminals here to kill. It's an easy way to get faction rep. Alright, let's angle down a little bit so that there's just space behind you.
Short range transporter.
Look at
A.
all those drops. Holy smokes. There's another one.
Known criminal identity.
Short range transporter A.
Alright. Still got them spawning, so we'll still keep shooting them. We'll have,
Civilian ship A.
there's some other drops here we didn't pick up. Let's see if we can grab them real quick. Here it is.
Container.
Alright. Probably slow down here in a little bit.
Thanks for your help. Thanks for your help.
All the things coming in. Okay, so I think that's it for that part. We just did a bunch of those and got up to 13 rep with the Argon. I'm gonna pause for a sec. Be right back. Alright, so now we're going to head off and let's do a couple of these hacking missions. That's easy way to get cash, provided we have the hacking materials. So let's make sure we have some hacking stuff. Yes, we do. Alright, cool. So, shields down. Set that to active.
Autopilot engaged.
Go hack some stuff. Get a little bit of money.
Docking aborted.
While we're in transit. What's going on down here?
Entering.
Looks like
Take
the
last choice.
the
One.
Xenon are kind of pushing in there. They want us to escort a mining ship. I'm just looking at all the Argon missions here and what we can take. Let's do the fleet elimination ones are going to be tough. We don't have a good
Entering system.
I don't
Argon
think
Prime.
a good ship for taking on. Wait, I saw another one. Another. There we go.
I knew
We'll
I
be
could count on you.
doing some escorting.
Entering system. Second contact.
Anyway, let's go there. Set to active. We're flying to this refined goods complex. Just paying attention to what's going on around you. When you hear that little sound, that means that there's going to be a red enemy
Entering
nearby.
System. Black hole sun.
That was a Xenon. Does it tell us like what modules this has? Refined goods. We don't really know. Just wondering if there's anything we can steal to help with our computronics or whatever. There's a number of modules in between there, right? Where we can't actually. We don't have those yet, so we're likely going to need to steal
Hey there, partner.
the blueprints.
How's it going? I've looked into and analyzed the socio-political forces at play in the split
Okay.
territories. There are rumors, a number of their. I'll try and find you. Meanwhile,
So that looks like it's the split mission. First, we'll stop here,
Disengage.
hack
Docking ready.
the systems. It's kind of funny to me, although I guess I understand kind of why. But it's funny to me that you don't take any rep damage at all for like hacking stuff, and it's just, you know, hack whatever you want. Missed out on getting that criminal kill there, but we'll dock, go hack the shield control panel,
Successfully
and
docked.
run and do that other hacking mission.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
Let's see, what are you? Crew. Shield control, repair terminal, shield control. All right, 500,000. Well, just like that. Back to our ship.
Experimental shuttle.
Set that to active. Undock.
No criminal identified. Please assist in pursuit.
You're like, is that me? Nope, no, he's probably talking about somebody else. I don't see it. There it is.
Civilian ship A.
Please spare me.
Grab the loot
Autopilot.
and
Engage.
get going to the next hacking mission. So one of the challenges I have with this game is maintaining focus on any single thing. There's so many things kind of popping up all the time.
Disengage.
And for someone like me, I just,
Grand exchange.
it's like, oh, that looks nice. Let's go do that. Oh, that looks nice. Let's go do that. And kind of
Thank you.
forget, hey, the overarching mission here is to
Thanks for your help.
help the Paranid find some level of reunification. So I guess we don't know where this is yet, but we know that it goes through there. Grand Exchange 1. This will give us an opportunity to open up a new system.
Superhighway. Unknown sector.
And we accelerate, get there a little faster, use the time thing, SCTA. SATA? I don't know. What do we call that? Do you abbreviate it in your head, or you just kind of call it SATA? Alright, getting close to the jump gate. Oh, we're not going... Why aren't we going travel speed? Feels like we should have been there already if we were going travel speed, right?
Entering Grand Exchange.
All right. Are we headed over here? And that's a jump gate to a place we don't know yet. We might have to go through that jump gate just to figure out where that's going. And I don't have all of the sectors memorized by any stretch. I know where some general things are.
Turret component factory. Civilian ship D.
You take the moment to pop this sucker. Okay, cool. It's the Talati, so it's a different faction.
Successfully docked.
Alright.
Experimental shuttle.
Don't mind us, we're just gonna go hack your stuff.
Pleased to welcome you aboard.
Engineering section. Storage system control panel. There we go. I like hacking missions. They're so easy. As long as you have the thing, right? That's the trick, is making sure you have the material to do the hacking, but we do. Feels like just an easy.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't mention it. Alright. Just looking for if we spot any data leaks real quick here. Oh, there's one. Alright, we got a commission for this turret component factory. Do we see anything else? No. Alright, let's go see what's down behind that jump gate. Follow that jump gate to the next next sector. Hopefully it doesn't put us into like a Xenon sector. If we do, we'll go full speed and run through it real quick.
Entering system. Path to profit.
Path to profit. Not a Xenon sector. What are you?
Hull part factory.
Hull part factory. Betting we have all the components for that thing. Is there... I'm just looking to see if there's another jump gate or something. Oh, there's an enemy. I don't see another jump gate. As we kind of do a big circle here, going 8,400 meters per second. Some more stations over here. There's a station over there.
Unknown station.
It's a Claytronics factory. I wonder if they have subcomponents that would be interesting to steal. Antimatter cell factory. Isn't antimatter cells one of the things that we need to make Claytronics? So in order to make Claytronics, we need antimatter cells, microchips, and quantum tubes. So yeah, antimatter cells. Let's, pretty sure we don't have that. Make sure we have an EMP. 4 EMP scanner. Okay. So we'll take the risk. I'm gonna hit save game here just in case something, before we do something stupid. That looks like the antimatter cell production piece there. I just heard a enemy notification. There are turrets there. I don't know if you can go... That's probably what? Liquid storage over there? And this is probably the cell production thing. Let's see. Just looking for a good spot to put my little EMP down so that it hopefully I don't get shot at, and also it needs a nice flat surface in my experience. Otherwise, you know,
Experimental shuttle.
the little signals end up in space somewhere. That could be hard to see. All right, so pretty sure that was liquid storage over there. And that this is apparently hollow there. This is container storage. All right, not what we thought it was. Let's
Experimental shuttle.
where's the little factory module?
Docking granted. Experimental shuttle.
All right, so that is that looks like, is this the production module? Yeah, this is the production module. All right, so we're gonna park right above this and then hop out. And all right, antimatter cell production. Cool. This is what we want. Hop out the EMP device. I don't hear anybody responding to that. That's good. Unlock blueprint. Woohoo! I don't know how much that just saved us, but alright, those are the only 2 data leaks I saw. Let's see, any more? Nope.
Experimental shuttle.
So we'll go get back in the shuttle. Imagine you can just teleport back to the shuttle, right? Instead of having to go through the process of docking. But alright, then we'll get out of here. Claytronics factory, hull part factory. Got the whole production line set up. Let's add antimatter cell production to our Heretics End base here. Just add it to the end of that. Actually, I wonder if we should add a cross module there. So we can add it hopefully to the end of this thing and then have stuff going off the other end. Do cross module on each of these. And then hopefully we can still add the antimatter cell to the end. There we go. Confirm module changes. Manage. Accept estimate. Give you 2 million credits. Okay, we still need a fair amount of materials to get started here. Looks like probably need plasma conductors more than anything else, right? So I wonder if I can task one of our traders to grab us some plasma conductors. Why don't y'all? Okay, why don't you trade for build storage? And what are you doing? We have a bunch of energy cells on you. Oh, so you're just executing kind of the order we gave you earlier. Looks like we're almost done with the large container. So we can probably pull this guy off of this, delete, hold position, confirm, and have you also go and trade for some build storage. Alright, so we put our raiders to work. The Adachi is over there. The Phoenix is just kind of looking around in this area. Let's not have you do the Explore command. The Explore command is just incredibly inefficient. Like, come back an hour later and they've cleared, you know, a couple, maybe 20% of the screen. It's like, what have you been doing? Feels like they need to make that way more efficient. And these folks collecting lots of drops to collect there, buddy. Get going. Okay, off he goes. Dart is here. He made it down here. Let's have the dart kind of fly around in here. Pretty sure there's a ship over here. So maybe have you drop a satellite in this general direction. Did I ever go get the I'm betting I didn't go get the, so one of the comments was that there's a cache in Black Hole Sun to get. So we're gonna have the dart just kind of do a bunch of scouting for us, opening up some of these sectors. And trying to reveal the map, you know, if nothing else. And that should allow us to, well, hopefully we can go in and grab that thing. I think one of the comments was maybe from Dan, that there is something in Black Hole Sun you can go collect from the Timelines expansion. Alright, so we got our raiders there. Have a new, we go to Heretic's End and we look at the logical overview. They need hydrogen for antimatter cells, which means we need to give you some gas miners. You have some gas miners. So probably need to give them some more miners though. Look at us, we're up to 5.4 million credits. Let's put that right back into some mining and trading capabilities and buy some ships. Medium. Gas miner. Mercury Vanguard versus the Ides. It's like one faster or something. Let's just go with the standard trader. $1.2 million. Holy smokes. Has a... Give it a Mark III engine. Do okay with a Mark 1? Mark 2? Okay. Solid thrusters. Downgrade your thrusters a little bit. Shield generator. Mark 2. I'll give you a Mark 1. Do you really need turrets? I guess that's okay. You don't really need a docking computer. Flight assist software. Don't need a police scanner. Give me some laser towers. Handful of crew. Don't need any Marines. Alright, so we're actually going to save this as affordable trader. Save as new. Don't need any paint mods. Alright, let's buy 2 of those. Confirm. And then we'll also buy a couple of miners. Medium. Drill miner. Basic miner. Buy 2 of those. It's missing weapon components. We'll just let that ride. And then alright. So that's put in order. We spent like basically half our available capital. But getting some additional miners out there as we build out Heretic's End to at least be able to do create whole parts. We're gonna need more gas miners, aren't we? Let's can we cancel that construction and buy some gas miners instead. Low preset. Don't need a docking computer. Really don't need that. Get some towers. Don't need Marines. Get some crew.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Alright. I'm going to save this as a basic gas miner. Save as new. Add to shopping list. Let's get 3 of those. Alright, you mine for commander. And then these ones will mine for commander as well. Let's add this person to trade for commander. And then add this to trade for commander. And as these gas miners come on, we will also add them to the to Heretic's end so they can mine and start making animator cells, hopefully. Plan, build. Yeah, so eventually we want them to be making animator cells, to be making graphene and hull parts. And remember, to make electronics, we need antimatter cells, we need microchips, so we're going to need silicon and silicon wafers. Don't we already have a... Yeah, we're going to add silicon wafer production to this. Let's see, right there. We're just going to make this our... Okay, still got enough money to make the silicon wafers, so buy all of the things. Are we having trouble finding plasma conductors? Let's see if we can't help them find plasma conductors. Sold. Plasma conductors are sold in Argon Prime by this cool plasma conductor. Like, why aren't you actually finding that? You. Go here. Buy plasma conductors. 74 at a time. Trade or transfer wares with, and then put those plasma conductors in there. Need 985. That is a lot of plasma conductors. All right, let's get one of these suckers. Hopefully they have more capability. You can go away now. All right, trade with, buy a bunch of plasma conductors. And transfer wares with build storage and buy plasma conductors. All right. And I want you to do the same thing. All right, we'll let those cook for a bit. Hopefully get some of these production modules actually, you know, producing. Make sure they have enough money to do what they need to do. Logical overview has enough in the account, and then plan. Make sure they have 2 million, and they only say they need 1.7. So, hopefully they figure that out. All right. What else should we be doing? Anybody idle here? Oh yeah, you were idle. Go and explore that. That's what we're kind of looking for. Is there another jump gate that I can go through? Don't explore. Do all of the flying weight stuff we were asking you to do. All right. That's exploring. That's here. Okay, this is just kind of looking in there. Let's have it actually fly around. So we just drop a bunch of commands because it doesn't actually, like I said, the buzzard's probably been in there for an hour and it hasn't really actually explored a lot of that sector. Let's fly around in this sector too, just to see if there's anything else to see in here. Down here, go to that corner, go to that corner, and fly back. Maybe just open up this space here. All right. Now that we've given everybody some orders, let's see about doing some additional missions and just getting some extra cash here. Let's do an Argon mission, a fine meal, which I think you have to craft. Another criminal traffic. That's cool. Attack a Mercury. I don't understand why the faction gives you something that will actually hurt your reputation with that faction as you're trying to build reputation. That's very counterproductive. These will just be us shooting some Keck as they try to attack. Put some friend and foe mines down. Just looking to see what some of these destroy Xenon Fs. Let's go do that. Let's go destroy some Xenon. All right.
Experimental shuttle.
Where does it say to do that? Okay. Doesn't say any specific location, but pretty sure we saw it F as we went through one of these sectors over here. So let's just let's go here
Autopilot.
and see if we can't find some Xenon to shoot. Let's see. Just trying to think of where we would. Well, if we go to Hectiva's Choice, we'll almost certainly encounter some Xenon, right?
Entering system. Grand Exchange.
Okay.
Entering Grand Exchange.
The Phoenix showed up in Sagaris. So delete. Just fly around and see what you can see in here. All right, and so that'll keep the Phoenix busy for a minute.
Entering system. Black hole sun.
All right, we're a black hole sun. Still have that song. anytime I see that, I just think of the song. I grew up, I was a teenager in the 90s, and so that was definitely a song that I heard a fair amount. We're gonna wander over here. I don't remember exactly where. There's something there.
Autopilot.
So we're gonna stop.
Disengage.
We're gonna hit our. There was a signature. It's up there. Let's see what this is. Oh. Whatever it is. Should we just go past it? Maybe not. Just keep heading towards this thing. Oh, see a dot. Yeah. It's a lockbox. Ooh. Lockbox with a ton of things on it. So maybe we'll hop out, grab this lockbox, see what's in it, and I think that's where we'll end the episode.
Sir,
Experimental shuttle.
Okay, we gotta. Should go reasonably quickly. Oop. Not always the best shot. Now we just got to get down here, I guess. Try and get a better angle on these. All right, go there, go there, go there, and there. Is that it? Did anything come out? I don't see. Oh, there we go.
Container.
All right. Cool. I'll go back to our ship.
Experimental shuttle. Docking granted.
All right, got a lockbox. I don't think that was the one that was mentioned in the comments. So we'll have to go look for that other lockbox at some point.
Experimental
But we're going to call this episode here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please hit like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Take care.